Hey guys, and welcome back to my vlogging channel. I'm having fun today because I'm going to do a lot of cool things today, as well as make our house a little bit more secure because apparently we're getting a security system, so that's exciting. But no, so I'm gonna go to a voiceover class. I'd like to take classes, but I'm getting to a point where I want to really start focusing on my artistic career again. And so I'm gonna go take a voiceover class. This particular class is all about how to get started in smaller markets like the Twin Cities, because I don't live in LA or Vancouver or New York where they have much larger, or Dallas or Houston where they have much larger markets for voiceover. So I'm very excited to go, but it's in Stillwater, so I gotta get going because Stillwater is basically Wisconsin. I forgot I needed gas, so I hope I'm not late. It's fine. It's fine. I should have left when I was going to, but then I got lazy and I was like, I can wait 15 more minutes because I could, but I didn't need gas, so. So I have made it to Stillwater. It's at Stillwater High School, so luckily it was very easy to get to. And I have like 7 minutes to spare, so I made good time. All right, let's get inside and take this class. I don't think obviously I'll be able to take any kind of like video during it, so I'll see you guys after class or during class. I don't know, we'll see. We'll play this one by ear.
Get a chance to chat with my kids. They're so very busy. That's what I get for having such bright and creative children.
Oh, Mom, you know, it's true. When we finally do have a chance to get together, there's just so much to discuss.
Last Tuesday, the three of us got together for coffee.
All right, so class is over and I'm back in my car. I'm feeling actually really good about it. And I was very correct. There's a video on my main channel that I did where I talked about getting an agent. Well, it was a story time about how I interviewed with a really shitty agent. I'll link that at the end of this video. But in there, I talked about how I'm not in a place right now in my life where getting an agent makes sense because I want to focus on voiceover for right now. Just because I do want to lose weight, I do need to figure out my rosacea stuff a little bit, and I do want to straighten out my teeth before I can start doing on-camera in the Twin Cities area, which is a much larger market than it was like in the St. Cloud area when I was in the agent pool before. And I was told correct, and I was thinking correctly, because I realized there are some things that I'm missing, some pieces of equipment that I'm missing for my home studio, and I'm very excited to finally look at that because I'm almost done. I mean, I've been doing voiceover in this home studio of mine. It's not really a home studio. It's a condenser microphone, my computer, Audacity, and just making sure that there's no sound around me. I have been doing voiceover for my home studio with my home studio, but there is some more things that I need to do to make it be a little bit more professional. But yeah, so I'm very excited. I'm feeling really good. I'm gonna work on those things. I'm gonna work on getting ready, and then I'm gonna get a voice demo, and then I'm gonna start doing voiceover some more and find an agent and things like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna head on out. I'm actually not going straight home because I'm near Wisconsin. And even though I'm not near Hudson, I'm going down to Hudson, which Hudson's really easy to get to my house from because that's how I usually go to Wisconsin, is go through Hudson. I'm gonna drive down to Hudson and go get me some Pita Pit because Pita Pit is my favorite fast food place. I discovered it because I was working at Yankee Candle at the Mall of America, and I was having a really rough day. And actually, legally, there were some issues legally because I should have gotten a half-hour clocked out break, but because of some issues, I didn't. Retail skirts legality a lot, especially when it comes to breaks. Legally, I was supposed to be given a break, but I basically worked from 9 to 5 without a half an hour break. I thought I was going to get a half an hour break, and I got to work to find that the person that was supposed to do the mid and close wasn't going to be doing the mid and close, and because we were both managers, and he was just coming in at 5, and there was an actual reason why, and the store manager should have then come in or called somebody or called another manager in and been like, get your butt in there so she can at least get her half hour break. But this store manager didn't do that. Like I said, retail skirts legality a lot. And I really should have done something, but fighting retail just it doesn't work ever. I did it once with Petco, and that was I made another manager come in, one that got a promotion over me, and I made her come in for my half an hour break, and she was just pissed about it. It was really fun. It was really fun because she just wanted the position. She just wanted the position and the pay. She didn't want the actual reason you get that job. And so I'm like, you know what? You're the one that did the schedule. You're the one who is scheduling me without a break. You're coming in and you're giving me a break. She's like, I'm not doing that. I'm like, I legally get a half an hour break, and I printed out the actual state law that requires a half an hour clocked out break. And then look, and she's like, fine, I'll come in. And I'm like, good. She and I were not on good terms because she kept throwing me under the bus to get the promotion. There was a whole thing. It'll never really be a story time, because if I'm going to talk about retail story time, I'm going to be talking about PetSmart, because that was a lot. And so I didn't bring lunch because I was just going to go to one of the food places and just get food. And found out when I got there, and I was like, oh great, I have no food. I'm hypoglycemic, so I need food halfway through the day, especially if I'm going to be on my feet all day. So I called everybody I knew, and nobody could come and bring me food. And so then all of a sudden, right when I got off the phone with my mom, my last option to bring me food, and in walks this person from Pita Pit. And he's like, here's our menu for Pita Pit. Oh, and by the way, we deliver to the different stores in the Mall of America. And I was like, you what? So I ordered Pita Pit. And I continued to get Pita Pit while I worked at Yankee Candle so often that they actually, I would just call them and be like, hey, it's Britt from Yankee. And they're like, all right, cool, we're on our way. They knew exactly what I wanted, how I wanted it. They had my credit card on file. And they would just come and bring it. Matter of fact, the store manager at the time was the one who always made it because he knew exactly how I liked it. Anyway, I love Pita Pit. And so on one of the days I was feeling really crappy, right after we put down Corvette, and I was like, you know what? I want freaking comfort food. And so I went to the Mall of America to go get my Pita Pit. And it's gone. I'm devastated. So I have to drive all the way to Hudson now to get Pita Pit when I want it. So since I'm so close to Wisconsin, I'm going to go to Hudson. And I'm going to go get Pita Pit, which is the first city in Hudson, or in Wisconsin. It's in Wisconsin. And yeah, anyway, I've been talking for 6 minutes. I am going to go and get myself, I'm hungry, I'm gonna go get some Pita Pit. Bye. There's Wisconsin over there. Across the river, you can't see Wisconsin anymore. Can't see Wisconsin anymore. We're in Bayport now. Because there's a bay with a port. So, yeah, Wisconsin is literally if you can see the faraway trees, that's Wisconsin, because it's just across the river right now. So, we're almost to Wisconsin. Of course, I live 45 minutes from the border, so it's not like I'm that far from Wisconsin. It just takes 45 minutes for me to get to Pita Pit these days. Small America, it takes 45 minutes for me to get to Pita Pit ever. Oh, Mall of America. So we're about to get into 94, so I know how to get there. Because I know how to get there from the highway, because I go there every time I go through Hudson. So every time I went to and from GeekCon, I got myself Pita Pit. Dylan can actually attest to this. For the last couple of years he went to GeekCon with me. But there's always a thing that I have to do when entering into Wisconsin. And it's embarrassing. But It's a thing that I can't not do. So you guys get to listen to my really crappy singing voice. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go to Wisconsin, guys. All right, we are crossing the river. Let's see if I can time it right. All right, it's like right at the speed limit sign here, I think. Okay, ready? Hanging out down the street, the same old thing we did last week. Nothing to do but talk to you. We're all right. We're all right. Hello, Wisconsin! I'm not sorry at all. Let's go to Pita Pit. And actually, I did time it kind of wrong because I didn't pass by the Welcome to Wisconsin or Wisconsin welcomes you sign. But yeah, that's just what I do every time. I have to sing That 70s Show theme song and scream Hello, Wisconsin every time. Before you not sing. Yay! Pita Pit. So close, I can just taste it already. Let's go get some. I think the last time I was at this Pita Pit was when I went with Brooke to pick up her bunny. Not far out of Hudson, or maybe it was Hudson. And that was my stipulation. I was like, I'm going to Pita Pit. And she's like, all right. But you guys, we have arrived at the Pita Pit. Yeah, let's go inside and get some food. Look at that lovely, lovely piece of food. I love Pita Pit so much. It's so good. I love Pita Pit. That is exactly what I needed. I needed myself some Pita Pit. I've been craving it since that day, and I'm glad I finally got the opportunity just to come into Hudson because I was close enough to Wisconsin. It just made sense. Anyway, I gotta head home. We're getting the security system installed, and then my mom and I are heading to the city in which my sister lives so that we can go shopping. There's this wine place that we tend to go to where we get wine flights. I get to spend some time with my nieces and my nephew and my sister and brother-in-law, whatever. Anyway, and then there's a parade tonight that my nieces are in, so that's exciting. Anyway, let's get going. Okay, so I'm heading back to my house. That was kind of an adventure because the exit that I would have normally been taking in Woodbury was closed. So I had to drive all the way to St. Paul, downtown St. Paul, and take a different road home. So, but we're in the town I live in now, and I'm going to be picking up my mom, and we're going to be heading on out. I'm not going to get any driving footage because my mom and I are just going to be too busy talking because we always just talk when we drive together. So anyway, I'll see you when I'm there. had some beer. My nephew was playing with my phone, so I didn't record me drinking any. I saw a Corvette during this parade and I started to cry. I miss my cat. I miss my kitty. Kinsey!
Oh, you know what?
Second beer.
Sorry.
That's okay.
They're both blue. There you go.
So, oof, yikes. My lips got super chapped with the wind and stuff, and I didn't have anything with me until I got home, so it looks like I have extra rosacea on my face, or on my mouth. I forgot to end the vlog before I got in my pajamas and headed to bed. We got home not very long ago, actually. It was a lot, but got home, and actually before that happened, I didn't share this throughout the day, but I got feedback from the voice acting class I took today. And this lady who is like a voice actor and has been in LA for like 20 years or something, said that I did really, really well. Didn't have a lot of criticism for me. And she specifically said in class, she's like, I may give some of you like some serious criticism. I didn't get very much at all. So she's gonna call tomorrow. And I mean, it was to try and sound more, and I get that, but like, if it helps me in the long run, I'm willing to do it. So I'm excited. So we're gonna talk tomorrow about some prices, about some other things, where they're gonna help me produce a demo, and then hopefully I can get an agent. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the 20 seconds that the thing. You know what? You guys can just stare at my Super Sentai for 20 seconds. See you guys later. See you guys next time. I don't make these that often. It's very sporadic. It's just whenever I do something that I'm like, you know, that's worth talking about on the internet. Anyway, enjoy my Super Sentai.